Hi, welcome to Board Game Opinions. This is TableTalk. I'm Steve Rain.
I'm E.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Mark.
And we're talking about hotly debated topics, interesting questions that sometimes you've thrown at us or sometimes we've thought of ourselves. This is one of the ones we've thought of ourselves, and it's how important is winning towards your enjoyment of the game? So that basically means, do you enjoy a game more if you're winning, or does it not matter to you? What are we thinking, guys?
I think it depends on the kind of game. If it's an abstract strategy, for example, winning is a lot more fun than losing, because you know that if you lost, it's your own fault, or you just got outplayed by someone better. But if it's like a party game or something, you still have a lot of fun even if you lose. It doesn't really matter all that much. Say a game of Secret Hitler or something.
So you can blame luck, or you can blame someone else. Oh, we lost because you didn't lie well enough.
Yes, yeah, and party games are all about the experience rather than the ending.
Yeah, I think it helps to win ultimately in a deeper game. I think a win is nice. A surprise win in particular, if you don't see it coming, that can be.
You are very good at getting surprise wins. Quite a lot of them.
It is nice thinking sometimes. In this game, I outthought other people. I think. It's only It's not like it doesn't change the experience. If it's a bad game, I'm not going to enjoy it. If it's a good game, I'm still going to enjoy it, unless something's gone horrendously wrong. But generally, it might top it off. It's like the cherry on top of the cake.
I don't really mind too much. I'm not really fussed on winning or losing. I think the experience of the game is outside of that for me. And if I've lost, I just like to know the reasons for why. And if they're clear, and if I've learnt from that and I can try something different next time, then I'm still going to have fun playing, because I'm going to try that new strategy that I thought of, or, I was so silly, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, move on, my fault, oh well. It doesn't really bother me, it doesn't really affect if I've enjoyed the game or not.
What if you never won a game, though?
I don't think I win a lot of games. I think generally I lose most games that I play, unless it's Keyforge or Pokemon. But I don't win an awful lot of games, and yet I still love games. And I think, I don't know, maybe it's just because I play with Steve too much.
So I don't know whether they're going to disagree with me here, but I generally like playing well over winning, but they go hand in hand. If you play well, you often win.
Yeah.
So I like to say, I mean, if I was playing a game of Crokinole and I played really well and lost, I would feel much better because I've played some really good shots than if I played a game where I was just a bit less off for my opponent and won.
Yeah, I mean, if you play really bad at a game of Crokinole, and even though you won, because they'd
so
be like...
I would prefer playing well and losing, I think.
And especially with that being a skill game.
But then it's also a good example of something that I'm really bad at, but I love playing Crokinole. I'm terrible, but I find the game very fun. It's a very satisfying game, it's very tactile, and it's a game that I don't take very seriously, so I think that's really fun.
Steve, would you prefer to play badly and win, or play badly and lose?
I would prefer not to play badly. If I had to prefer, that's a good question actually. I generally pride myself on trying to play the best possible, and sometimes like if there's no challenge there, like say if I play a game of Russian Railroads against people who've never played before, I'm going to beat them because it's quite a hard game to do well at your first time. And so if the challenge isn't there, I might not enjoy it as much as if I have a really good game against like Mark and Jonathan and yourself or something where I have a really interesting decision and I don't quite win. It's nice that the challenge is there. So in terms of playing badly, whether I win or lose, I just don't like playing badly because it means I'm probably not either being challenged or having challenged myself.
Can you... How should I put it? Say you talk... Eurogame's the easiest way to think of it. Would you, if you were playing against people who haven't played it much before or played it ever before, try just a completely different strategy that you may not win because you're just to try something different? Or would you always try to play the optimal strategy because that's just how you play the game and you don't see any point not playing optimal?
No, I might try different strategies, but once I've gone down that route, I wouldn't play suboptimally. I would do that strategy to the best I can do it. Like I played Newton just to try and do it, and I played Newton without getting a single book in my library because everyone said, "Oh, you've got to do books."
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll try it and see if I can do it, and I actually won. But I probably shouldn't have done. I actually won without playing a book, just because I decided at the start to do that. But once you go down that strategy, I'm not going to continually play suboptimal.
But you accept that you play that in a way that might not necessarily be optimally for you win the game by... Okay, in this case it wasn't matter, but there are games where it might matter. You might... It's like if you try to go one of the poorest scoring tracks in Russian Railroads. I know they're all meant to be equal, but there are particular ways and things.
So, it's probably akin to playing like a trick shot at pool or crokinole or something. Just like, I could put this easily, or I could go for a stupid double. Well, both times I'm going to do whatever shot I choose to play, or whatever move I choose to play, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be playing bad shots. I don't like doing that.
What about cooperative games?
That's more about the experience, I think. Oh, you mean whether you win or lose cooperative games?
Yeah. So, like, would that...
Winning as a team is quite fun.
Yeah, but then losing, do you feel like...
You feel less hard done by as well.
Yeah, because you were with others and you're sharing that experience. Does it make it less hurt?
I think it depends on the nature of the loss. If it's your fault, that can feel really bad. Like when we played Witness the other week.
Yeah.
And I made a terrible blunder. Cost us a lot of points. I felt really bad.
If you played Codenames competitively.
Oh yes, actually, I think that is
the
a time I felt really rubbish actually about a loss. Is when I was in a Codenames tournament and we did really poorly.
Yeah.
And the semi-finals.
It was my fault as well when we got knocked out. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't like them a team down. So if you lose because you've made an error that's let other people down, I don't like that.
I think that's the thing with that.
There were some cooperative games that you just know you're not going to win. I played, what was it called? Thunderbirds. And we tried like 3 or 4. You played it?
I played it. I don't know if it was you.
I played it. I just couldn't get anywhere near. We're like, well, we're already 3 turns in. We're going to lose. We can't do anything about it. And so, I don't know.
I've got a solo game that I still haven't beat, and I just keep going. I'm determined. I don't mind that I keep losing. I'm just going to keep trying until I win.
Are you going to go and play Thunderbirds again?
No. No.
I don't mind
That's a
losing.
different reason.
I've played. Is it the one
It's got a track at the top with the space station moves at the top, and to get to the space station you've got to go down the middle, and it's like when there's something to deal with here, and you've got to go and it just takes you so long to deal with it.
I played that one. I played it once. Yeah. Won it.
Yay!
Yeah, quite liked it.
Yeah, I didn't. But maybe it's because we didn't feel like we could win, rather than we were in like a narrow defeat, like snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
It's one of those games where everything gradually gets worse, and you have to not lose before you win, isn't it?
Oh, we lost it very quickly.
Yeah, I mean it's strange. This kind of going to Virgin, but this game played. I can't think. Spirit Island, and one of the players who played it in the game at one point said, "I didn't enjoy the game, not because I didn't enjoy the game itself, but I didn't like the fact that I always felt I was going to lose." As in, even though we won the game, it put his opinion down because he always felt I was going to lose.
Yeah,
that's different.
That's very hard quality.
Yeah.
That's a good game. I enjoyed playing that game, even though had we lost, I think I would still enjoy it.
Okay, he didn't enjoy it, even though he won, because
he kept feeling like he was
felt
losing.
like he was all the way through going to lose.
I have played some games and won and didn't like them. A lot of dudes on the map games I do, even though I don't like them, I do moderately well at. And I've won some of them. I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fine, I don't want to play it again, even though I have won. So.
Yeah. So winning doesn't necessarily make you enjoy a game more.
Correct.
Yeah.
If I think I've played well, I enjoy the game. I think that's my stance on it. What do we think? You don't care?
No. Win or lose, probably have fun.
Do you like winning, Mark?
Like I said, cherry on top of the cake rather than... It's not going to... It might add half a point in the feeling of the game out of 10. It's a slight thing.
We did do just before we close. We did do a list of games we're bad at.
Yes.
That we've played quite a lot of times. Like Seven Wonders, we both played loads of times, and we never win it, do we? But we still keep playing. So
because it's still a really good game.
Yeah. I don't think it's dictating where we do it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, that's been Table Talk. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask us, you can pop them in the comments below. We will address them if and when we get round to doing another set of videos for this. But anyway, I've been Steve. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.